Well, finally, I've done it. I'm rocking all SS gear and using the sheer here. You might be asking yourself, why aren't you using the Judgment? A lot of players out there will go and use this one right here, the Thunderous Ezra, and those still kind of hang on to the Judgment one itself. But I did go for the Vert in there. I know it doesn't really seem to be the best with it, but after going through and looking at my whole guild and everybody in the actual battle here, you can see every single top player is pretty much running this build right here. So I figured I was going to stick with the big guns on this and just kind of go and say, yep, they're all doing it. Probably a good reason they're doing it. So I decided to go the same and rock what they're rocking. That's my reasoning behind it. And that's the other reason why I switched over my accessories too, where originally I was going and running both the what is it here? Battle Will. Don't even remember the names of these things. They're so long. And then I was running the Demon Seed. So gonna see how this is working. I already jumped into one chapter today. Beat that. Wasn't too bad. It was probably the first time I played a chapter in a while here, so might actually come back in and push. Now I did also get a pretty big jump on this with all these rewards that we had from the event. One thing being that my mounts, nothing crazy on it, but I did take a couple of these purple ones up on it. And then as far as my brands, I did use a whole bunch of those S-grade boxes to finally go through and take my Wise Archdemon up to +1. The actual white robe here, I didn't have a lot. I had 2 of them. I did spend $50 on the one, but that got me an extra plus level on this. So hopefully I'll see some more of this thing soon where I can get to that mythic, get that stat, and kind of see what they'll do for me. Which, by the way, sitting on 130 of these things. Tempted to use them right now, but really gonna wait till the next limited up, see what pops up with that, and probably grab that with some of these free ones. But another little change here was I took my ring up to +2. Now that I have all these SS, I can just use swap Talisman on it. So I started going through and burning up some of my S grades, going and fusing those into non-S grades to go and just get that extra plus level up top. And even the collectibles, I did go swap those over. We now have our Reinhardts at 3 stars. Really kind of thinking I want to try to take that to 10, but I might want to go for some of these rings instead. Still got to kind of figure that out. But even grabbing all that meteoric iron, I was able to get a bunch of my sets up here. So then I was able to turn some of those fragments and others. So we're getting closer to things. Even my actual, what's it called, the legacy here. Not that I'm like almost done with it, but at least the Ranger, I mean, we're on the last final stretch, just trying to get some of that gold, and then I can work my way over to the Knight. And once I get this, which we do have a little ways to go, I can start working on the Dragon and probably start playing some of the hard mode too, because as I've said in the previous videos, I'm absolutely slacking on that right now. Another nice thing with getting that last SS ring meant that I still had some of those divine cubes left over, so I did start going and rolling on my actual psionics here. We finally got our 4th slot unlocked. I did go through on each individual one, but this one here I wanted to save one of my loadouts for, there was a combo one in here, or my speed that I wanted to save, and that was pretty much one of those things where I had to go and use 2, not even realizing that I didn't go and get the 4th one on this. So boo-hoo on me, gotta wait some more time to get more of those things, but don't think I'm really gonna spend on the divine cubes. I'm just gonna kind of wait for these things to come in. Actually, one other thing that I did remember that I did here was I did grab that whole Awakened Core set there, and we finally took our Sphinx up to +9. So close on this thing. 60 more, 2 of these, and I'll finally have one of these things maxed out. I mean, I'm hurting on all of these. Probably after I get that, it's gonna be working over my artifacts, because these things absolutely suck, if you can see down below here. I mean, yeah, we got some plus levels on the Spear of Thor, but we don't really have any star levels on any of these, so might have to start working my way towards there, and maybe, I don't know, even try to get more of the book. But it seems like every time something comes out, it's better than the last thing, and I'm just collecting one of everything and really not maxing anything, and just kind of left with this spread of stuff. But I'll say it once and say it again, this was a really nice event. I got a lot of good stuff out of it, and clearly now I think I was at like 550 or something last week. Now we're almost an extra 100 billion on it. Pretty big jump on it, so I'm looking forward to the next anniversary, or I guess we should say the 1.5 years. We'll probably see one of those, but yeah, I'm happy with this. I know it wasn't looking too good at first, but now we kind of gotten into it. This is definitely something that paid off. But if you're still wondering what you should be cashing in on this event, you might want to take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.